and welcome or welcome back. My name is Mary Marino, and here on this channel, I like to talk about my passion for fashion. Today is certainly no different, but we're gonna get a bit funkier with it, okay? Because I've been afraid to step off the cliff, if you will. So will you follow me off the edge of the cliff today? But let me explain. The edge of the cliff is silly goose fashion. I think that some people in the fashion community take fashion way too seriously, okay? And I wanna break it down and bring it back to the basics. And honestly, for me, the basics are having a play-like attitude and spirit towards fashion. It's clothes. It's not that serious. You can take it off your body and put different clothes on your body. And especially if you thrift most of your clothes like I do, then it really isn't even that big of a financial investment either. Before we jump into silly goose fashion, I wanna let you know that my fashion tends to lean towards aspects of several different styles like whimsy goth, gorpcore, and kind of an uptown, downtown girl vibe. Lately, I've been thinking too, because of the whimsy and the silly goose-ness in my style, that I might lean towards twee as well. But I actually don't even know what twee style is, so who knows? Maybe we just call it Mary fashion. We're gonna jump right off the edge of the cliff with one of my silliest outfits. If you know, you know. I will never, ever, ever create an outfit without a jacket because I'm a cold gal. But before we add the jacket, let's take a peek at the base of the outfit here. I don't even know where to start. We kind of got a lot going on. Maybe we should start with the hat, okay? So I thrifted this hat and it has a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. And one of the pockets has a zipper, the other pocket does not. It's corduroy. And this is the hat that I take to all of the shows that I go to. And so it has a bunch of trinkets on it. Now, trinkets, you gotta collect them over time for them to be organic. Also for them to hold sentimental value. And in my opinion, they're cooler when you gather them over time. What do I mean by gathering your trinkets over time is I go to shows and I listen to music and I trade trinkets with other people. So that's how I got these trinkets. Some of them are from friends, like the pinwheel. It's from a really, really good friend. It broke and I glued it back together. That's how special it is to me. And all of the other pins on here are from strangers that I met at shows, struck up a conversation, and normally it's a really, really good conversation. Or sometimes people will come up to you and they'll just like your vibe. That's how I got this pretzel, is they said they really liked my vibe and they gave me a pretzel. And I said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's literally the highest compliment I think that you could ever give me. Inside the pocket, I also keep trinkets that don't have pins or a way to attach them to the outside of my hat. So that way I have my trinkets with me at all times. And I think it's super fun and silly and it makes absolutely no sense. And I think that some people in the fashion world would be upset by my hat because it makes zero sense. And I think that people like to make sense of fashion. That being said, I can make sense of the rest of my outfit. My shoes are my tried and true shoes that I've been wearing lately. I thrifted these babies from, well, you guessed it, the thrift store. They are Mary Janes. They're called the Cricket Mary Janes. I don't think they make them brand new anymore, but you can thrift them mostly anywhere on the internet if you search Cricket Mary Janes. I have mine in purple, but they also come in a really gorgeous brown color. The reason I like them is because I kind of hate ballet flats. Not because of the way they look, but because of the way they feel. I want my clothing to be comfortable, okay? We're moving, we're grooving, we're dancing, we're going through life and we got lots of places to be and lots of things to do. I don't need my feet to hurt. But these have the most comfortable I think they call it cloud technology insole, I think you could ever find. And you will never catch me in a Mary Jane without a sock. So I chose to pair these red socks with this outfit because the red socks kind of go with the nail polish that I chose to wear for the next couple of weeks, albeit the nail polish is pink. It kind of tricks the eye into thinking, are the socks red? Are the socks pink? Are the nails pink? Are they red? I don't know. And I kind of like that ambiguous aspect of playing with colors when it comes to creating my outfits. I also chose the red socks because we've got the red pocket. I wear these pants all the time. They're from a brand called Change, CHNG. I've told you about the brand before, but they're a brand for a cause. And when you buy pants from Change, they also have t-shirts. I think they might even have hats as well from this company. The money that you spend on it goes towards good causes, such as the earth and some other causes as well that I really support. So super exciting that if I'm gonna buy a new piece, that the money is going to a good place. And I know I said that before, maybe this will be the last time I tell you about my pants, but I'm just so excited about them. I also paired it with this johnnywas top because it's a velvet silk. And kind of the same thing in my brain was, well, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but in person, this top has a sheen to it. And it's obviously purple, perhaps pink, maybe it's magenta. What color is this top? But in real life, you can see that it kind of has like a blue sheen to it. And same with my pink nail polish. It's pink with a blue sheen, which certainly will not be able to pick up on camera, but it's very exciting to me. I absolutely love it. Then I paired it with this conch belt that I thrifted because the shirt, while I love it, it kind of likes to ride back a lot. And so I think the belt, I know that the belt secures the top so that it's not like sliding all over the place. And again, the belt has more of like a Western look, and I kind of vibe heavy with the idea of like a cosmic cowgirl. And so sometimes I feel, even in this outfit, that I'm like a modern hippie cosmic cowgirl, and I really like that a lot. What else do we got? Oh yes, the back. If you see the tag hanging out, absolutely no, you do not. It's so itchy. And I found that if I just flop it out, then it's not itchy anymore. And I honestly think that's so silly, a little disheveled, and totally my vibe, you know? If the tag is itchy, I don't care if it doesn't look good. I'm just gonna put it on the outside of the top. You might be asking yourself, why don't you just cut the tag out? Well, if you Google johnnywas secondhand, you'll know why I will never cut the tag out of this shirt, because they're very expensive tops. And I will not be cutting the tag out of it, absolutely not. One thing I wanna point out about the top too is because it's silk, it doesn't stink as much. Have you noticed that? Materials, we all know that wool has antibacterial properties in it so that it doesn't smell as much as like polyester. And in fact, polyester as a fabric holds on and binds on a chemical level to your body odor. So it's gonna smell over time. You know, your gym clothes have like that kind of like weird smell. That's why. Kind of gross, right? But I think it's in the same camp I have intuited as wool, because I wore this exact outfit to a concert on Sunday and I haven't had time to wash it yet, and it does not smell, dude. No, it honestly smells like essential oils. It doesn't smell like BO at all, which is perplexing to me. So it must only mean one thing, that silk is boss. The necklace is a dyed marble that I got from a really cool vintage shop called Oak Street Vintage here in FOCO, and I think it's really cool. I've talked about my fingy jewelry quite a bit already, but I want to give a shout out to the human that makes the lightning bolt ring, and then also the other necklace I'm wearing. And then also it's turquoise in color, but it's actually opal in stone ring that I'm wearing. And she also made this ring, which reminds me again of like cosmic cowgirl. I think she is even the one that said this term and why it stuck in my brain, the cosmic cowgirl term. At any rate, it's Lauren from Cosmic Heart Arts makes this amazing jewelry. I'll go ahead and link her website in the description box below because she makes some really cool shit. For outfit number 1, are we silly goosing yet? Or are we silly goosing? You just wait till outfit number 2. Oh, I almost forgot the jacket. The jacket is a velvet jacket. It's purple and it's got little mirrors on it. And I love to layer velvet. So that's the logic behind that if you need to find any. All right, I'm a cosmic cowgirl and I'm here to read your fortune. You dig? I don't know where to put my microphone for this look because I think it's absolutely illegal to put the microphone in this vicinity. We got a lot of gorgeous stuff going on. I don't exactly remember what brand this is. Now, what even is this? Is it a caftan? Is it a muumuu? Is it a house dress? I have no clue. If you know, please let me know. But I thrifted this beauty. I saw it, and the second I saw it, I said, that is the kind of wild and crazy thing that I think a lot of people might hate, but the right kind of people might love. And that's how I like to weed out the people here on my YouTube channel. Mostly in my shorts, I find that people can be a little bit mean about fashion. And it's probably just because they don't really know who I am and what I'm about, which is obviously kind of a counterculture fashion, teaching you about different types of fashion and different fashion terms, and honestly, you guys teaching me about different fashion terms and different types of fashion. I really want to create a community where we can talk about different types of fashion, where we can make up our own types of fashion, like silly goose fashion, and where we can experiment and have fun, and where it's a safe place. And I think that we really have created that here kind of in the long form content, but over on my short form content, people get a little touchy. I kind of like it just because fashion it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be fun. I don't understand why some people would get so angry or so mean about something that to me is just pure bliss and pure fun and pure silliness and pure not that heckin' serious. You know what I mean? But let's get into the details of the outfit. I have a fan because I thought, why not? I'm not really a purse gal, but I do kind of get a little bit jealous when I see people carrying purses because they look like fun, you know? And so I decided to pair a fan with this outfit because it gives kind of like that same placeholder as a purse would, but then I don't have to carry a purse. I have owned these cowgirl boots for about 10 years now. I got them as a college graduation gift, and I wanted to pair them with this dress, ? Because I liked the idea of making, like I said, I want to read your fortune and I also want to be a cowgirl. So I thought, well, obviously a cowgirl would wear cowgirl boots, and then this dress was what I styled everything else around, was kind of like the cowgirl boots and this. Now, as you know, in my previous outfit, I said that I like to layer velvet, so I know that information about myself, and I said, well, I never wear this duster, so why don't I just try it with the dress? I think it might work. And I think it did. Check it out. I think that you can kind of, if you want to make logic out of it, I think that you can pair different items of clothing together for different reasons. It can be because the color goes nicely together. It could be because the silhouette goes nicely together. And for me, I think you can also pair things together if the textures go nicely together. And I think that's why I like to pair velvet with velvet. Again, it's something that some people hate. Even my own husband is a hater. He's very kind about it though. It's just not his preference, which is totally fine. And that's what I wish people would understand on the internet, especially when it comes to fashion. It's not like it's politics or something. We can disagree on fashion and still be kind humans. It's really not that deep of a thing, you know? Also, this dress is super, super long. It goes all the way down to the floor. And when I paired it with the boots, I said, well, you can't see the boots if the dress goes all the way down to the floor. So I thrifted this belt a while ago, which again, I never get to wear because it's a bit too small for me unless I wear it way far up on my waist. So it's a good belt for dresses, but not a great belt for pants because I wear my pants down a bit lower. Also, it's thick, so it doesn't fit in any of the belt loops. And I said, well, if I'm pairing the duster that I never get to wear, why not the belt that I never get to wear to kind of like hike up the dress so you can see the boots? Another play on color just happened to be that this dress really matches my nails perfectly, which makes me super happy. And the pearls, which is simply just a pearl necklace that I've attached to the fan, because the pearl necklace pinches the little baby hairs on my neck when I wear it, and I do not like that. I find it super uncomfortable. So I said, I'll just make it the little wristband for my fan. But it's white, and I like that it matches the white in the belt as well. We got a lot going on here. This beautiful, gorgeous necklace can also be worn as a hat band. It's made by my beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, talented friend, Magenta of Leather Sage. She sources the leather herself respectfully and then beads the adornments, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It has pink in it, so that matches this pink and my fingy pink as well. And then the silk head scarf is thrifted, and it has some pink in it as well. And just kind of like the overall vibe and tone of the silk scarf is a very similar vibe and tone to the duster as well. So it kind of ties in the earthy tones from the duster and the pink tones of the dress. I think that's absolutely everything about outfit number 2. Now, if you've gotten this far, thank you. First off, absolutely amazing. You should probably subscribe, maybe like the video, maybe toss a comment in the comments section. Let's get some absolute silly goose talk about fashion going on in the comments section. Outfit number 3 is for if you're feeling silly goose, but not as silly goose as outfit number 1 or 2. Wait, I forgot my yellow sunnies. Hold on. Okay, I got the sunnies. So again, outfit number 2 is for if you're feeling silly goose, but not as maybe daring as outfit number 1 or outfit number 2. In my opinion, in order of most silly to least silly, I think that outfit number 2 with the pink dress and the duster and the cowgirl boots is the silliest. Outfit number 1 with the sweatpants is the second silliest. And I think outfit number 3 is kind of the least silliest, but still silly. Someone would see this and be like, oh, I know you're silly. Or they might look at you and be like, you little freak. Which I would respond, yes, absolutely, I am a little freak. Where to start with this outfit? Well, I like start at the bottom here. So these boots are from a brand called Born, and I see Born sandals and clogs at the thrift store all of the time. I see boots less often, but I want to know why I see this brand at the thrift store all the time, because it is so quality. I have owned these boots for over 10 years, and they are the most comfortable, warm, gorgeously patinaed leather boots ever. In fact, I own these boots and barely any other boots, because every single time I buy a new boot, I compare it to this boot in style and in comfort. And I just continue to own this singular pair of leather boots. I don't know what to tell you. I absolutely love them. So if you're ever at the thrift store and you see Born, definitely buy them. I'm gonna keep talking about the brand Born until it's so difficult to find at the thrift store that I'm kicking myself for telling you guys about it. I have some tights. These tights are cool. They're kind of like a green gold color with a super cool kind of paisley, semi-psychedelic pattern on them, and these tights are so cool, so hippie, so silly goose, and I think they pair nicely again with the overall kind of tone and color scheme I have going on. I did purchase these tights brand new, I think from Free People. Were they overpriced? Absolutely. Do I love them? Absolutely. I think they're quality. Now I will say that I'm a bit more gentle with my clothing and my tights in general than I think the average human might be. So take my thoughts on the tights, I guess, with a grain of salt. Also, they don't come in multiple sizes. They're a one size fits all, which is absolute bullshit. I wear kind of like a size 4 in pants, and these fit me perfectly. These tights do. I am very sensitive when it comes to things squeezing my waist and my belly, and these do not irritate me in terms of that. My friend tie-dyed this dress. Sometimes I like to wear it as a shirt as well and tuck it into some pants. It's got a cowl neck, which I think is gorgeous. And then the beautiful geode tie-dye job just complements the colors of everything else that I'm wearing. This jacket, you're not even gonna believe me. It's from Wet Seal, but it's 100% genuine leather. So it's vintage Wet Seal. I don't know if I'm asking a question or saying a statement, but I'm 97% sure that it's vintage Wet Seal. Because does Wet Seal even exist any longer? And if they do, I'm sure they're certainly not using leather in their products. But this jacket is so soft. It's a leather suede, and it really tickles my fancy that the jacket is essentially the same length as the dress. It gives me like our shift dresses from the 70s or 60s. It gives me like cute little shift dress vibes. It kind of is a shift dress. I mean, shift dresses are known to be a bit shapeless, and this kind of is shifty. We paired it with my chain meal handkerchief necklace, and of course the hat and my signature yellow sunnies, because it wouldn't be a merry outfit without a silly hat and signature sunnies, would it? So if you're feeling a little bit less silly goose, I think outfit number 3 would be perfect for you. Well, folks, those are my 3 outfits. My 3 silly goose, counterculture, back to the basics, childlike, play, here to upset the fashion humans outfits. I had so much fun with this video. These types of videos don't get a ton of views because they're hard to label And I think people like to be told exactly what to wear. And honestly, I'm not sure that I'm totally the pinnacle of the type of human to tell you exactly what to wear. In fact, I always think that people shouldn't even copy my fashion. I think you should go out and be inspired by the fact that I wear whatever I want, and you should go and find fun things and wear whatever you want. That being said, I hope this did inspire you to maybe fashion a really cool, silly goose, off the wall, eccentric outfit. And if it did, in the comments, tell me what you're gonna look for, or maybe you already have it in your closet and you just have been a little bit scared to wear it. Maybe you're gonna wear it now. Tell me in the comments what kind of silly goose outfit you're gonna wear. I'm absolutely excited to see what kind of pieces you describe to me. But that's all I've got, so until next time, love you lots. Bye.